Hello! Today I wanted to do a Q&A. I'm sorry I didn't upload last Friday. I've actually had the stomach flu for the past 5 days. This is like way TMI, but I was taking a final and it was the essay portion and it was for my class about drugs, and I wrote 1 page and then I turned in the final half finished and I ran to the bathroom in the science building and I just got really sick in there. So that's what I've been doing all last week and this weekend, but I'm feeling slightly better now and I won't get sick on camera or anything, so don't worry. Anyways, today I'm doing a Q&A. I'm pretty sure these questions are all from the comments you left on my dorm tour. If you haven't seen my dorm tour, you can go watch it. I'll put a link to it in the description. Now it's Christmas break and for the next few weeks I have a lot more free time. This isn't a guarantee, but I'm looking to draw more people, so if you want me to draw you, you can tag me in like one of your pictures on Instagram and like maybe I'll draw or paint you. I've done this in the past and I've done this for a lot of people, so yeah, you can just tag me in a picture on Instagram, and if I get a chance, it's very hard for me to pick which people to draw to because everyone is so beautiful, but it helps if it's like a high resolution picture with good lighting. Yeah, but my Instagram is Rachael.fm and my name is spelled kind of differently, so I'll put my username right here and I'll also put it in the description. So yeah, if you want me to draw you, tag me in a picture on Instagram. If I might draw you if I have time. No guarantees. Okay, I'm just gonna start answering questions now. I'm not sure how to pronounce this person's username, but they comment on a lot of my videos, so thank you. They asked several questions. What movie can you watch over and over without getting bored of? I'm gonna have to say Donnie Darko. I watched it for the first time with a small group of friends and I loved it. I'm only in contact with one of those friends now, but whenever I watch it I think of her. That movie is wild. And have you guys seen that post on Tumblr where it's like, what is the meaning of Donnie Darko? And then somebody blogged it and said Jake Gyllenhaal is so fine, or it's like an ask or something, but yeah. That's the meaning of Donnie Darko. What mythical creature do you wish actually existed? Probably a phoenix, because I think there's something so symbolic about like rising from the ashes. Wow, that was really fake deep. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking. What artist or band do you always recommend when someone asks for a music recommendation? I usually just give them my Spotify because I'm into so many different artists. I do playlists for KLMU. I'm a DJ for them, and I was on Tuesdays, but now that the semester's over, it will change for next semester. But yeah, I'll put my Spotify right here and in the description if you want to listen to some of my playlists. That would make me really happy. This person asked, are there any things you do to try to stay positive? This is really hard, and it's been hard for me lately to stay positive. Like, it's easy for me to be positive around other people because I see so much hope for other people, but it's hard for me to see it myself sometimes, and I think that's usually the case for everyone. Some things I try to do to stay positive though are, I definitely think about my loved ones, so I will screenshot pictures of my friends, like their selfies, and I take pictures of my friends all the time when I'm like with them when we're doing fun things, and then I just go back and look at them. And I remember all the good times that I've had. Even if I'm having a rough time, if I go back and look at the good times, it makes me feel a lot better. So that's usually what I do. How is college going? What year are you in? College is going really well. I've had a couple of rough semesters, if I'm going to be completely honest, but the school itself I love. I go to LMU. I love my friends, and I think overall it's been a good experience for me. And I'm a sophomore, so this is my 2nd year. This person asks, oh, and their name is Rachel. Hi, Rachel. 2 questions for your Q&A. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go? I would go to Italy, definitely. Such a basic answer, but my parents got to go for free, and so did my baby sister. She was like 4 months old at the time. Shaking my head, but I didn't get to go, and I would just love to see all the art there. It's so cliche, but I would love to go to Italy. What is your all-time favorite food? Oh, strawberries. I love strawberries. Like, not all strawberries. Like, there are strawberries that are very sour, but I live in California, so if you like go to the side of the road a lot of the times, they'll just be like these little strawberry stands. If you get them from there, they're really, really good. They're usually very sweet. So I like good strawberries. Those are my all-time favorite food. Fiddler Lindsay. Oh, I love you. I follow them on Instagram. They're really great. Okay, they asked, where did I get my really cool earrings? Okay, so I'm not wearing earrings today, of course, but I get my cool earrings usually from AliExpress or eBay. They're usually really inexpensive, but they're not the best quality, obviously. I usually see the same earrings on Depop going for like $10 or $12, but the people who are selling them are upselling them by so much because you can buy them for $1 or $2 on eBay. And what are some things you do to keep yourself inspired and motivated? Definitely art. Even if you're not motivated to do art, it's really hard to keep motivated sometimes, but I usually look at all the past work I've done and see how far I've come, and then that motivates me to go farther and push farther. What do you want to be after college? I want to be an art therapist. I'm studying psychology and studio arts as a double major in school, and then I plan to go get my master's in art therapy and hopefully also get a PhD. So hopefully. Favorite places to shop? Definitely thrift stores and art stores. I really like Blick. Even though every time I go to the art store, my wallet cries and screams. I spent $40 on paint once for my class, and it wasn't even like I could not spend that much money because it was all for a class, and I was like crying and dying, and it wasn't a fun time. Will you do a makeup haul? I don't usually buy like big amounts of makeup, if that makes sense. So like I don't go to like Sephora or Target and buy a bunch of makeup, so probably not. However, if I do ever do that or get gifted a bunch of makeup at once, I might make one. Cool places to hang out / eat in California. Okay, so if you're in like Santa Barbara area, I love McConnell's ice cream. Highly recommend. Just State Street in Santa Barbara, obviously, the pier and the little Natural History Museum. There's also this little like creek area by the Natural History Museum that I really like. In terms of the LA area, there's a lot of like touristy things to do, and even though I go to school in LA, it's still really fun to do like the touristy things. So I went to the Museum of Broken Relationships over the summer and I cried 3 times. Santa Monica Pier, obviously, it's really fun to go with your friends just like on a random night and walk around. Santa Monica in general is a pretty nice place. Little Tokyo. Sawtelle is also a really cute little area, and then you have your basic areas like Melrose. But honestly, all of it, I like cities, I like big areas, and I'm not sure if LA is my city because I've never really known any other city, but I do really like it there. Have you ever tried bullet journaling? Ooh, that's a good question. And also the rest of this comment is really nice, so thank you, Britt V. I haven't tried bullet journaling. I've thought about it a lot, and I even bought a little grid notebook from Muji to try it, but I'm so scared because okay, I'm a perfectionist, and even in my sketchbooks I try to make everything perfect, and it's so hard for me to break out of this like comfort shell where I constantly want to be perfect, even though I'm so far from perfect with everything I do, especially my art. So I'd be really nervous about making it pristine and taking a lot of time. So I'm not sure, but if you have any like recommendations of like blogs that do bullet journals or like videos on YouTube, send them my way because I'd like to get into it more. What is an average day at LMU like? Oh, they got waitlisted, but they're transferring next year and they hope they get in because it's their top choice. I hope you get into. I really like the school. It depends on the day. I was considering doing vlogs, but I think that might be a little bit uncomfortable for me to do. Basically, I get up, sometimes I get breakfast, sometimes I eat in my room. I go to class, hang out in like my friends' apartments or my dorm. This past semester I was in the painting studio a lot, painting. A lot of my friends do animation, so sometimes I'm in the animation labs. I usually get dinner with people as a group, or I eat with one of my friends. Even if you just go to the cafeteria, because there's only like a few cafeterias on campus and there's one like main one, so even if you go there you're bound to run into someone that you know, and then you can maybe eat with them. And then after you eat dinner, sometimes you have like club meetings, or you work on homework in the library. And they also have these little like convenience stores open, so you can go at like 2 a.m. and get Oreos or something. I hate Oreos, I don't know why I just said that, but I like the school, it's pretty chill. The weekends are completely different because you can go off campus and you can go to parties and stuff like that, so it's obviously really fun. What's your favorite activity to de-stress? Definitely painting, because there's something so soothing about like putting the paint on the wood or the canvas or whatever you're doing. Painting is a lot different from drawing for me. For drawing I feel a lot more pressure, but for painting, because I know I'm not great at painting, it's a lot less of a stress because I'm not expecting to be as perfect since I'm still learning. What's your nationality? Love you. I love you too. Okay, I am part Mexican. My dad is like Mexican and then my mom is white, so that's what I am. What's the scariest thing about university/college? P.S. I love you from Australia. Aw. Okay, I love you from California. And the scariest thing about college is definitely the fear of failure. I failed my first test this year and I filmed a video right after, not about the test, but I like talked about it in the video. And it was a statistics test, and I'm terrible at anything math. And I was really mad at myself. I've never failed a test before. I'm constantly on edge about failure. I'm afraid that I'm gonna fail a class, even though I've never gotten close to failing a class. I'm afraid I'm going to fail a test, which I did fail one test and I've gotten close to failing tests before. I'm afraid of failing with my friendships and my responsibilities as a person in clubs. I'm afraid of just failing as a human being, like in terms of my personality and my kindness and things that I want to be. Those really scare me, but there's a lot of good things, so it outweighs the bad. And I think that was the last question, so thank you so much for watching. I love you a lot. Again, tag me in your pictures on Instagram because I might get a chance to draw you. Follow me on social media if you feel like seeing more of me, and you can subscribe if you want to and make me really happy. Okay, that's it. Bye.